Hey everybody, Lindsay here. I just wanted to show you a cool resource that I found that will help you kind of build a sample ballot and also just get a lot of information about voting. You can vet your candidates and things like that. And this is not just for the presidential election, it's going to be for the entire ballot. And it's going to be specific to your location. Before we get started, and this website is ballotready.org. That's ballotready.org. Really easy to find. Before I get started with the main part, I just want to show you down here. If you scroll to the bottom, you can find more information here. And you can just browse the entire election, all the candidates by state if you want to. So, like, I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'm going to find Pennsylvania. And it's going to give me some important deadlines and dates, more information about voting, registering, an FAQ on pretty much all the basic things I need to know about voting in my state. So you can get that information very specific to your location. Now let's get to the most important part of this video, and that is researching your ballot. So what we're going to do. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see who your current representatives are, you can also do that. Um, I am going to just put in my zip code for Lock Haven, PA. Now, you may want to put in your full address because there are probably some very localized district votes that you may want to vet people for that may not show up if you put in just your zip code for the whole city. You can also enter your email to receive updates and things like that. I've already done that, so I'm just going to click Get Started. Now here, this is my Civic Center. And if you look at the top, I'm going to fill out these preferences in a minute, but once you fill them out, you can find them here under your preferences if you want to change something. And you can look at a ballot that you've built there. But I'm going to go back to my Civic Center. And I am going to just scroll down here. Again, you can see, the most important dates right here and links to do things like finding your polling place, getting your registration. You can also share the website and information to your social media or send an email. But to get started, I'm going to click Research this ballot. And when you're new to the site, it's actually going to give you preferences, I believe, that you want to see about the upcoming election. So let's say I'm going to do abortion. I'm just going to do the top 4. And I can put my email in here again. I'm just going to click Done. All right, so now let's look at candidates. Let's look at President of the United States. And you can click on each one and get some basic information and links to social media, information about their education. And again, you can pick what, you can look at basic information about these right here. But if I want to build a whole ballot that I can print out and even take with me to vote with, because you can bring in notes. Some polling places or some states may not allow you to look at your phone while you're in there. I think that's due to things like taking pictures, which you're also not supposed to do inside the polling place. But you can print this out and you can take a sample ballot with you if you want to bring notes. Some elections, there's a lot of things to vote on, and you might be researching them, and you might get there and not remember everything that you researched, especially for these smaller, more local elections. But I'm going to go ahead and add people to my ballot. And then I'm going to click on U.S. Senate to see what else I can vote on. We got Bob Casey. Lots of people up for U.S. Senate. I'm going to go with Bob Casey because that's who I'm going to vote for. I'm going to add him to my ballot. And then we got the House of Representatives, 15th Congressional District. And these are the people that I can vote for. And then I'm going to go down here to state candidates. And I have the Attorney General. And I want to stay a little bit bipartisan, so I'm going to pick some people that are not on the Democrat ballot. I don't actually know anything about this guy, so I'll just go ahead and add him. And you may get a pop-up asking you to donate. I'm not going to do that right now. I think I will donate to them next time I log in, though. Maybe after the election when I'm done donating to the general election, because I really like what they're doing here. All right, so I've added Richard Weiss, a candidate for Attorney General, to my ballot. And again, you can research everything you want to know about these candidates here before adding them to your ballot. And you can always look at the stuff again from your ballot, so don't worry about that. And again, I can see, government reform, guns. Let's go to Auditor General. Oh, I got to pick Malcolm. I really like this guy. So I'm going to add him to my ballot. Let's look at Treasurer. I'm just going to pick somebody randomly. Hey, I'm equal opportunity. I'll add a Republican to my ballot. I don't know a lot about these candidates. And I'm going to go to the state Senate. And I'll add, let's see what information we got. I haven't really clicked around in this much. There is, you know what, not a lot of information about this Democratic candidate. I'm probably going to add him just so I can see if there's more information later. Lots of information about this gentleman. And again, you'll notice that you can submit information. If you have more information about this candidate, go ahead, add it. I don't have anything to add right now. I could research something and add it there, though. Might be a good idea. I don't like that he doesn't have a lot of information. I'm going to add him. I don't think I get more information on him later if I add him to the ballot, but we'll find out. And then let's go to the House of Representatives. And I can pick one candidate here. Let's go with Stephanie Borowitz. See what kind of information she has. All right. And let's see if I like these stances. Yeah, I mean, securing funding and resources for first responders and frontline workers, very important. Working with providers and victims to treat narcotic and health issues. That's pretty basic. Yeah, so you can see kind of their values. These are links to you can get a link to the actual school here, or it may go to, yeah, so for Stephanie, it goes to her website. For some of these things, it may actually go to their school. And then I think that's all the people that I can vote for. So I'm going to click submit information. Oh, this is where I could submit information about Stephanie. Okay. Let's go. I think I'm all done. Oh, I didn't add anybody. That's why. I'll add her. All right. So I am all done adding people. And now you'll see at the bottom of this page, I can view my ballot. So here are my choices. And if I click on them again, I can see the information about them, and I can uncheck somebody if I want to and choose someone else. But I'm not even do that jokingly. Let's go back to my ballot. And oh yeah, let's see if we get more information about Mr. McGill. All right, here's information about the Senate in general. Like here's what their job is, how much they get paid, things like that. But let's see about the specific person. Yeah, there's really nothing about him here except for a link, which I hope goes to his website. No, it doesn't. If CEO get started. Yeah, there's just more information about voting. Not a fan of that. They really need to submit more information there. I think I'm going to send them a note later. And then again, I can just click around to the different people. Don't know anything about Stacy. She's got a cute little beehive going on there. That's cute. Like a half beehive. And she's for transparency. I don't know what that means to her. She continued to fight for a tax-deductible 401k style retirement savings program for Pennsylvania is not currently covered by pensions or other retirement savings vehicles. So yeah, lots of stuff going on here. Lots of things to research and links to where you can research them, links to the political parties and things like that. I always recommend checking out all the information about your representatives here or elsewhere. And then, once I've done that, I can go back and view my ballot. And as you see up here, there is a place where you can print your ballot or email it to yourself. You can sign up for more information to be sent to you. But let's go ahead and click print. So you'll get this very simple copy of your ballot and you can print it out. And again, you can bring it with you. You can bring notes like handwritten if you want to. And some places probably let you look at your phone, but I know that there's some states where you can't. So I don't recommend using that as your plan. If you need to bring notes, then definitely print out your ballot, or make yourself hand notes if you don't use this website or you don't have a printer. So that's kind of it for this website. And then I just real quick wanted to go over one of the most basic websites that you should know about, which is iwillvote.com, where you can select your state. You can find out where you can vote or where you can drop off a ballot. You can check your registration. So important. Please look for your registration now, not at the last minute, so that you can make sure that you're registered. And if not, you can register hopefully in some states. I know we can in Pennsylvania, I believe until the 21st. That's not much time. So we're going to register to vote by mail, or you can just learn more about voting in general. I love this website. So I can check here. If I click check, I can find my registration by name or license number, pen.id, etc. You just enter all this stuff in there and then you can search and you'll find out if you're registered. I've done it like 5 times since the beginning of, since like August, because I've heard things about people being purged from the rolls and things like that. So it's very important to check and make sure you're registered still. So I literally check it every week. I'm just, that paranoid, and it's that important to me to make sure that I am registered to vote. If I click register to vote, it's going to tell me, deadline's October 21st, 2024. Let me look at a couple other states. Let's look at Montana. Register to vote, register online, and then it actually takes me to where I can do it. It'll give you all that information there. So again, the first website was ballotready.org, and this one is just iwillvote.com. So I hope this was helpful to some people. If you have any questions, if there's anything that I can help you with, if you need help making a plan to vote, please let me know. I'm definitely happy to help at any time.